Okay, it's Pete here. I'm back to play the weekly free instant tournament. If you don't know what this is in BBO you can get to it by going to Play Solitaire Bridge weekly free instant tournament. It's a match point tournament and you can just go in, you can play it any time throughout the week. Each week it just brings up new deals and you play against robots, but you're compared against other people, and it's a pretty decent thing. Give it a go if you haven't tried it, and this is my shot at it, and we'll see how I go. I've had some mixed results. Sometimes I win, sometimes I do terribly. But we'll get into it. Pass to me, third seat. I got 12 points. I've got a 1 club opening. My partner bid a heart. I'm not interested in game at all. I think 1 heart might be a fine spot to play, so I just passed and let them have it there. Now they've got 11 points, so if I bid 1 no trump or 1 spade, either of those bids, the north hand might bid 2 no trumps, and that's probably where I would play. So I want to compare, well, how do I think 2 no trumps would go? 2 no trumps looks like it's going down. So if I just make this, it should be a fairly reasonable spot. 2 no trumps has 3 diamonds, a club and a spade, maybe another spade. Or the other way of thinking it is they can get maybe only 3 clubs and 2 hearts, but they could probably organise to get a spade trick as well in there. So I think that they can beat 2 no trumps. Some people might be able to make it. At any rate, hearts is a much better spot. I've only got 1 club loser, so counting losers from the long trump hand. I've got 1 club loser, 2 spades and 2 hearts. So I've got 8 easy tricks. I can try and get another spade trick by leading a low spade towards the queen, and if East has the king of spades, I'll get another trick. At any rate, I'll win and draw trumps. Not in any rush to duck anything or anything. Okay. I could have tried to get them to crash on us by leading the queen of hearts out. Interesting. So West has 7 clubs. Okay. Seven clubs. They've got 1 diamond. They got 2 hearts, so they have 3 spades. Yep, and they got the king of spades, and now I've got 9 tricks. And we scored 89% for that, so let's just have a look at that. Some people... So 3 clubs by West made. Now with the West hand, I'd back in with 2 clubs. So 1 heart making 9 was duplicated 3 other times. So I was 1 of 4 people to do it. Let's see what someone else did. Someone bid a spade and then West just jumped back in with 3 clubs over that. That was pretty normal, that coming up. Some south hand back in with 3 hearts and then got raised to 4 hearts. That's pretty crazy stuff there. So passing 1 heart, scored 89%. So good start here. Okay. 10. Got a lot of points. 10, 15, 21 points. Okay, so I'm too strong to make any initial action, so I have to start with a double. And then I was going to bid 2 no trumps to show a good hand, but I don't actually have a heart stopper. So I might just bid 3 diamonds. My partner continued with 3 spades, so I'm happy to raise that to 4 spades. They really don't have much for me. It looks like we've got a diamond, a heart, and 2 spades. So I think I'll be going 1 down here. But not a terrible spot, I guess. They might crash some of their spade on us here. No, they're not doing that. Okay. So if I ditch a diamond and then lead a diamond up, although if I ditch a diamond I can't actually get back to the north hand. So I'll just play it. Actually, yeah, I'll throw a diamond. Just lead out my diamond. I can always throw a club away anyway. Okay, and they've just got 1 spade to come. Okay, so this won't score well, but not terribly. Oh, 57%. Holy cow. Some people let them play 2 hearts, which made 9 tricks. What did they do? They just overcalled a diamond with their 21 count and then shut up. So I think doubling and then bidding on's pretty normal. Someone just overcalled a no trump with their 21 count. That seems pretty bizarre as well, but that was our top scorer because they got out in 2 spades. Anyway, I think the way I bid it's pretty reasonable, and we scored 57%, so I think that was the most common score of 4 spades down 1. At least I got some other people bidding along with me. Okay, flatty 15, so nice easy 1 no trump here. And 2 diamonds, both majors. 2 no trumps, what's that? Invite to game, really? It looks like defending 2 hearts would have been a better choice if my partner had an invite. I'm minimum, so yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, so they tried playing in what appears to be a 4-2 fit instead of their 6-2 fit. I think East has, oh wait, no. I think West has 6 spades and 4 hearts. It's very odd that they're trying to play in hearts here. Okay. Two no trumps is no thing of beauty here. I've got 2 spade tricks and I can get 3 clubs. The clubs are all blocked up. So 2, 3, 1. I could try leading out a low diamond and seeing what if West like a stiff honor appears with West. I think that's what I'll do. And no such luck there. Ooh, and they switch to hearts, 10 of hearts. That's good for me. Okay. So it's rather tricky, but if I'll ditch my heart. So West did have 6 spades. Now, if West has king to 6 spades and king queen of hearts, I might be able to do something. If ace, start with a club. I'll lead another club. Okay, so West has another diamond. They've got 4 hearts. They've got 4 hearts, 6 spades, 1 club. So they've got another diamond. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything great and glorious. So it's now in a cash out sort of situation. They threw a heart. So I just want to take as many tricks as I can. Thrown another heart. So thrown 2 hearts. So they're down to just the heart. So I think that's dropping it. Yes. So a couple more heart tricks, and now they get their diamond and their spade to go with. Making 2. Wow, I didn't see that making for a long time. And I'm in some serious trouble here. So spade lead to the jack, and I just decided to play a diamond, and no honor appeared with West. That was a bit disappointing. And ace switched to a heart. Now they kept going with their spades, and at this stage I was pretty doomed. So I just played king of clubs, queen of clubs. Now I did this to see whether West had a singleton diamond or not. If West followed to that, then I could have cashed my ace of hearts and let out a diamond. But they discarded, so I knew they had a good diamond, so I overtook that. Then just took my other club, and that's where West made a fatal discard of a heart. They could have afforded to throw a spade here, and then I would have end played them in hearts, but now I got to play a heart to the ace, and took my heart and had the rest of the tricks. So there, I was just counting lots of tricks. Most people went 3 off, 4 off, 2 off, 1 off in 2 no trumps. One person managed to make 3 no trumps. That is an impressive top there. I'll just see how someone who went 3 down played it. Just some random guy. So they got a spade, they won, and they just played on clubs here straight away. And they have no entry back to the club, so they're just really done and dusted here. Yeah, so that wasn't a particularly good line of play. For down 3. Pretty common score though, so that's how they decided to play it. I liked my line. I was probably going off right until the very end, but I was trying to sort of scout stuff up and got 93%. So running hot so far. I'm currently ranked 2nd at running up nearly 80%. That's pretty brutal. Okay, 3 passes to me. I got a nice diamond suit. Double here is just a support double showing exactly 3 hearts. And the opponent's got to 3 clubs. Think they've both passed hands. I'm close to doubling them, just hoping that they go one off. I don't really have the tricks for it, so I'll just pass. But I don't think they have the points. I'll just try and lead trumps and cut down on any roughs they can do. Okay, heart to the king, so they're guessing well so far. So I'll continue to draw some trumps. Okay, and my partner led a diamond. Now, even though the king's going to score, that's always going to win a trick, so I'll just duck that for now. And they made 3. Got 64% for that. That's kind of odd. It felt like we could almost beat it. Some people are going 2 down in 3 diamonds. It is always cold, so I'm glad I didn't double it. No one doubled 3 clubs. One person managed to beat it, so let's see what they did. They led the jack of clubs, like me. Hard up, they rose with the ace and continued with another club. And the opponents drew the final club. And we're now dead in the water. Interesting, Didn't contemplate rising with the ace there, but yeah. Anyway, 64%. I'm happy for that because they just bid and made a part score when I could have just passed it in. 2 pet tables passed it in. It didn't seem like passing was a great idea, but turns out worked a treat on that hand. Flat 17 right here, so just get my 1 no trump on, and my partner stamens me, and then we're in 3 no trump. Okay, so this looks like it'll be pretty good to make. I've got 4 diamonds, 4 clubs, and 2 hearts. They switched. Yep, they didn't switch to a spade. So it looks like they're just going to get the last 2 tricks here. Pretty simple hand, I think. So I'll just take some diamonds. Yeah, I kind of wanted to pull a spade up here just in case I've got any vague chance, but I don't really see it. So I'll just lead a heart, and they get their spade. And another trick. So pretty simple hand there. I would have expected that to be pretty flat on their defense. But I got 60% for that. Few people just in 1 no trump or in 3 no trump making 9. After their defense, it looked like a really, really easy 10 tricks. And I'd expect that one to be extremely flat from all my viewers. Anyone playing that? Okay, so my worst board has been 57%, and we are going strong. Currently in 2nd place with 3 boards to go, and we have some good distribution here. 6-5, nice strong suits as well. So I'll just bid both my suits. 3 hearts, and I'll just give 4 hearts a go. It might not make, but I've got all my points in my suits and a lot of distribution. Okay, and they started with the ace of clubs. Okay, so they continued with a spade. Now, if trumps are 3-2, I have no more losers. If trumps are 4-1, so I've got a couple of concerns. One, they might be able to get a club ruff. The second concern is that hearts might be 4-1. So I think what I can do is overtake the diamond and lead a heart up. Now that protects a little bit against singleton ace of hearts on side. And they returned a heart, so this has not been challenging defense. So I have the rest of the tricks. Just untangled the clubs there, and now that's 10 tricks, and this one should be a reasonable board, because not everyone will bid game. Yep, and that was 68% right there. And I snuck into first place with that. So I've got 10 tricks. That was all pretty simple. They got their spade in time. Everything broke really nicely. So a nice 68% there. Reasonably easy contract to play. The only thing I did was lead a diamond to the ace so I could lead a heart up. I didn't think it was very likely, but if East had singleton ace of hearts, that would rise with the ace, and then my king, queen, jack would be able to draw the rest of them. So another good contract here, and that was 10 tricks and 68%. So now running in first. All right, 2 boards to go. Let's see if I can hold on. Flat 20, another flatty. My partner just transferred to hearts and offered me a choice of no trumps and hearts. Now I do have a fit, but I've got a 4-3-3 and I've got stoppers in all the suits. And we're playing match point, so I might just pass and let that be there. That is not a testing lead from the robots here. Okay, so these sorts of hands are really interesting in match points. So what you want to do is make sort of a couple of plans. And so firstly, how would 4 hearts go? Because some amount of people will be in 4 hearts. And is 4 hearts a better contract or not? So 4 hearts probably won't get the queen of hearts lead. So unless that's singleton, I'll just work out what's happening in the hearts first. Yeah, I've got all, just briefly checking that I've got all the entries to my hand. Okay, so that's a singleton queen of hearts. So some people might lose to that, but they really shouldn't. They should be playing the ace first and then finessing. So it looks like they don't have any heart losers. They don't have any spade losers. They might have a diamond loser if that finesse loses. And they've got a few issues in clubs, so they might only make 10 tricks. Some people might be making 11. But if the diamond finesse fails and they have 3 club losers, some people might go off. Okay, so I've got all the heart tricks, but I don't need to burn that bridge yet. I'll try and set up spades. So what I want to do is lead a low spade towards the jack of spades. Now notice I didn't lead the jack out, because whenever you lead an honor, you want to consider what would happen if they covered it. And here, if I led the jack and East had the queen, it would just promote the 10 and the 9, which I don't have. So duck that, and they returned a spade. Okay. So my spades are all good. So I can get 2 discards. Now the issue is I don't know what I want to discard. I could throw a couple of clubs and then I would just lose a club, but if I throw a couple of clubs, I don't have... Actually, so I can play a heart to the 9, discard a couple of clubs, and then take a diamond finesse. That's probably alright. West threw a spade, so I can continue with my spades here. Okay. Now that covered, and it looks like I'll just give up one club trick here. So I just want to take my hearts, throw a club away, and now just give up the ace of clubs. And I've got the last two tricks for making 11. So this should be a good result, and we've got 96% for that. Whoa! Didn't think it was going to be that high. Yeah, so some people are in 4 hearts making 11, some in 4 hearts making 10. Some people only made 10 tricks in no trumps. There was only one other that made 11, and after the Queen of Hearts lead, I'm cold for 11 tricks. If they started with a diamond, then they can hold me to 10. What is Hearts cold for? Hearts is cold for 11, so technically 4 hearts is the better spot if they find the right lead. But that's pretty tricky right there. Okay, and we're on to the final board. And whew, what a doozy. Got 10, 15, 17 points, and there is a lot of bidding so far. 1 club, 2 diamonds, 3 clubs. I've got 17 points. Oh, what a nightmare. If I don't have a club stopper, which is an issue, so I don't want to bid 3 no trumps. I could bid 3 spades, because spades might be the best playing spot. Now we might make 5 diamonds, but that's no guarantee either. My partner might have some garbage for me. But I think I might start with 3 spades and see what happens. My partner bid 4 diamonds. Okay, so they don't have a club stopper. They've got really good diamonds and they don't have spades for me. So to make 5 diamonds, maybe stiff spade, king third heart, 2 little clubs, and king queen to 6 diamonds and another club somewhere, another card somewhere. What else could I hope for? Like, are we making 5 diamonds? These robots are so conservative with their preamps. My issue is I don't think any finesses will work because I think the West hand has all the remaining points. Okay, I'm going to go conservative. I'm just going to pass 4 diamonds. I think. We have 2 club losers. Almost guaranteed. Oh, they could have a 10 card fit. That's pretty unlikely. Yeah, I'll just pass. My partner could have king queen to 6 diamonds and out. They won't have that, but they've got a 7-4. That's what they consider a 2. They consider a 7-4 a weak 2 here. Okay, so they did have a 10 card fit. Okay, so diamond lead. And we've got a diamond loser and a club loser. And it looks like we've got a heart loser as well. I'll be able to trump the final heart. Now, East raise clubs. Now, usually they won't have a 4-card major, but they easily could here. So, ace of spades, and we'll trump a spade. And just give up a club here. And they drew our trump. Okay, and I'll play a heart to the ace. Now, if I think the king of spades is coming down third, I could lead a low spade and trumpet. Yeah, that's the safest option. And the jack came down. Alright, so I'll just king of hearts, heart. Okay, so it was on sides, so might have been able to make that. Anyway, finished with 78% and finished first. So 78% on that last board. Yeah, so that was all pretty good. Some people were in 3 diamonds making 11, some were in 3 diamonds making 10. Some people got to 6 diamonds. That seems an awful lot. Anyway, 76% was a pretty good finish for that. So that was the weekly instant tournament. I had a pretty strong showing there. Hope you enjoyed it. Wonder how you did. Let me know how it compared with your ones. That was one of my better ones. Hopefully they all work out that well. Sometimes they are just atrocious. Anyway, I will be right back shortly and get into a commentated play session.